Alright. So, we're back. Sorry for a very long delay on this. It was because I was binging a Pokemon hack for Pokemon Heart Gold that was very fun. It might just be because of the thing being, the first normal Pokemon game I've played in a while. So I do confess that Ironmon's fun, but it doesn't scratch the itch. If you know what I mean. So, might just have been that itch getting scratched, the desire to play a regular Pokemon game. We should have a look at what we can do with our bars and shit. Because we can probably do something or other with our bars. We're not going to be duping bars, because that's kind of cheap. I kind of just want to use duping as type of things I would use quality of life mods for if I'm playing modded. So, not having to fish, pretty much. Okay, we need 5 more crystals to dupe. Are these better than our flurry boots? No. Man, we do not have a lot to our name, do we? We can dupe all of these, like, 1 per accessories. I don't think that's a problem. I was wondering why our mobility was so bad, but we don't actually have fledgling wings. Because I found out that you would need to get them from sky chests. And sky chests are locked. So, like, yeah. Let's actually throw them in the duper, so I stopped thinking I have wings. We were going to check what I could make with our bars. We don't even have an anvil yet. Wow. Okay. I prefer to make a lead anvil. Or not a lead anvil, an iron anvil. Because iron is worse. The other thing I wanted to do was to go ahead and make a snow pylon. Not enough tungsten to do anything with, unfortunately. We can make a lead bow. Yeah? Sure. Small upgrade. We can make some more lead bars and make a lead sword. I don't know even how good a lead sword would be. So a lead broadsword is a lot better than the ashwood sword. Let's be real, chances are that armor is not going to make a difference. Make a silver pickaxe. Yeah. You have a mace. I don't think we need the lead sword. I think I'll save it. Well, no, lead bars are used for so little else. Man. Wow. I don't actually know which of those is better. I really don't. You know what we could do, though? Haha! We can upgrade our terrible lead broadsword to at least no modifier. Alright. Let's put our sword here. So I like having my sword in the one slot. Also, that's a lot of gem critters there. Second thing we should do, although I think all of our houses... No, not at all. Okay, let's grab ourselves some bombs. Bombs will also be fine to do. That falls under quality of life for me. What is and is not quality of life is going to be somewhat arbitrary. But it won't be anything massively abusive. Hopefully. Maybe your opinion of massively abusive doesn't line up with mine, but... I don't intend to do anything I consider massively abusive. So the next thing I wanted to do was to head over to the snow biome. Get nice and high up in that snow biome. And make ourselves... You know, we probably don't have the money. But we can make ourselves a house right now. Oh yeah, you know what? I just realized something. I don't know what the setting is. Auto fire. It's in the game. What is that? Oh, it's Pinky. That's what it is. I was wondering why I was getting attacked by, like, a little ball of star and fire. No, it's Pinky. Ah, classic. Also, we dropped 2 gold. That's a lot of money. I can't believe... Well, I can believe. I can't believe there are people who would want to play this seed on hardcore. Okay, the demo appeared. So the question is... Well, we should go get our money first. Because... you need that. We're gonna need to buy... That's a lot of gold we're gonna have to conjure up if we want to buy... If we want to buy a... snow pylon and a pylon for... the... caverns. Now, bombs are not going to be quite as useful as they are normally, because we are working in the upwards direction. So, like... Yeah, it's... Well, let's head to the snow biome before we go off on any tangents. Because the snow biome needs to become a place for NPCs to live. I'd prefer for them to live as high up as possible to make travel easier. Ice mech. Unfortunately, I have zero idea where it is. Let's not go off into new territory. This is probably a decent-ish place. Yeah, this is a decent-ish spot. Let's put it somewhere a little more open, though. So, like, hereabouts. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how big this house is. So we're gonna have to divide it up. So 9098. So this is 2 wide, 4 wide, 6 wide, 8 wide, 10 wide, 12 wide, 14 wide, 16, 18, 20, 22 wide. Let's go for 8 wide houses. And we'll have to dig just a bit. There we go. Let's not die to darkness. I think one of these might be a little wider than the other. I don't care though. And they're going to get the same treatment as the rest of them because have nothing else. Where's the actual door? Okay, you normal craft it. I am incapable of conjuring doors out of thin air. That would be a pretty bad superpower, too. Just the conjurer of doors. Look upon my doors in despair. Oh, ye mighty. You were under the impression that I was going to make this vaguely interesting. You are sorely mistaken in this case. So now we have a little more room for NPCs to live. We can head up into the great unknown. Where the only thing we're likely to discover is death. Hey, nice boomerang. Better than the spear. Alright, you've got some explaining to do. I'm ready for these boulders to find a way to kill me through the wall. You missed very little. I built a house in the snow biome so that we don't have to go all the way back here whenever we want to attempt to accomplish anything. And we found this ice boomerang. I said ice chest, and then my brain changed to ice boomerang. So this heart crystal doesn't look soft. We found 2 life crystals, so we're just... Ah, classic. Okay. So we're just 1 away from duplication on them. Now the question is, how are we gonna afford 2 pylons? Thankfully, NPC happiness is not a thing in this seed. That would be awful. Also, we got Moonlord legs. Those are gonna be a little bit helpful. A little bit. Because we're not surviving getting hit by the lava anyways. We're not gonna put away the danger sense potion. Okay, we can just sell the the gem critters. What else can we just sell? We can just sell our old weapons, pickaxes, and 11 dart traps. How much do we need to do gel? 100. That's so fucking bad. So, Taxman, how much taxes do you have? Not much. So nobody's happy or unhappy. And we currently have no money. Great. Absolutely zero money. Well, let's make sure we at least put our money away. We died with like 1 gold there to the dart drop. At least we get a metric fuck ton of these squirrels. Could also give these trees a quick shakedown for some food. Though, we've yet to starve because the traps are much more dangerous than starvation. Okay, that's enough food. Man, these gem squirrels really do like to show up, and well, they're not gonna make us 25 gold all that soon, but they're gonna make us something. They're 10 silver a pop. The lava slimes do drop gel. This honestly feels like a decent way of making money for early game anyways. Just monetizing. 'Cause they just walk in. Like, yeah, they literally just walk in. Look! They're... But we should get up into the cave, because I don't think anybody wants to see me catching gem squirrels all day. Well, the question is, do we want to rope up into somewhere new? Is there anything in particular over here? I don't think so. We could also go that way. We could also... Is there anywhere else we could try? We could try over here. Into, like, this peephole. And there might be something over there, too. Like how we've been touched by the honey, like, twice, and are already half dead. You know, the ice boomerang can be crafted into a trimerang, I believe this is called. It's called. I've never been a huge fan of boomerangs in Terraria, but who knows? Maybe the trimerang is good. But I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. Man, the legs are so nice. It's like actually having mobility. For now, though, what we need to do is find some crystals so that we can throw 10 of them in the duper, because I decided that's what I'm gonna do. And I thought about it. I just don't. It's not something that struck me as that bad. And it'll be super convenient to not have to find heart crystals for lanterns for boss fights. Did I hear a worm? That's a problem if I heard a worm. But it doesn't seem to be trying to kill me yet. If it is even a thing that exists, which it doesn't seem to be. There's a minecart track up there. Did we know about that? Kinda. After a fashion. So we can go grab. How are you going to tackle these enemies up here, though? Preferably in a way that isn't going to kill me. Demon Eye and 2 slimes. I feel like they're going to kill me. And a zombie. I guess we could try walling them off. The zombie's gonna be a bit problematic, though. If it does end up getting over the... Because the zombie has fighter AI. Now, I don't know a lot about Terraria's AI. But I do know a little bit. Oh crap. You know, well no, the Demon Eye would not die to a bomb. The slimes would probably die to a bomb. I don't think it would have been significantly better going around, though. Okay, so we got two slimes on one side, slime and demon eye on another. If we can block... If we can get both of these in the top, then we'll have just the zombie. And just the zombie is a thing I can deal with. Haha, suckers! Now we have a decent chunk of cave all to ourselves. With the exception of the traps. And the rest of the enemies that are going to spawn. And... you know... one of the many other things that will kill me very quickly. No, that doesn't quite fit the mood, Terraria. Is that a pressure plate? No. You know, there's a dirt block pet that's like 9 blocks in a large world and 6 in a medium world. Like, that's so rare, it's not even funny. Can you imagine the first block of dirt you mine being the dirt block? That would be a 6 start to a playthrough. It would probably be the new first slime drops a slime staff. Do I see explosives? No, it's just an arrangement of stuff that was incredibly sus. I see a beehive. And that is in fact a trap. I don't know what type of trap, but it is a trap. And where is the, like, silver and... not silver, the gold and platinum? First I need to find the jungle and get some moon glow. Crap. But we're deep underground in a forest cave with desert music and beehives nearby. What a weird seed. Don't exactly know what we're hoping for from one of these chests anymore. We have all the big three. Blair's got a respray. There's Day Bloom. See if we can find the jungle. That'll... Well, no, we don't have... Fuck, we don't have Blink Root yet either. Where am I gonna get Blink Root? Other than, you know, find it. That's not gonna be easy. Because whenever an herb in Terraria is just something you need to find, in my experience it is never quick in showing itself. So, since this is blended with the drum seed, that actually means that the snow biome will be mixed in with the jungle. So we should be checking out the area of the snow biome. At the very least, we could get the changed blade of grass. That might be fun. So you need to kill hornets for it, which ain't gonna be easy. Like, not at all easy. Well, we'll figure it out. Or die trying. Chances are there's going to be both. Both figuring out and dying trying. We should tell some of the NPCs we do not need. Actually, we don't have to, we don't need. We'll get the nurse when we find the life crystals. Go this way. You know what's gonna suck? The Goblin Army. Oh boy, that is going to suck. Bugger off! Okay. Fuck off! Really? How many crystals do we got? The other thing we wanted to do is probably dupe dynamite. That's gonna be expensive. I'm sick of getting one shot by dart traps. 7. Well, he makes us a little bit of money. 8 squirrels worth of money. $6 gold. And we have like a third of what we need. What can we do with our... What can we do with our copper and tin and shit? Can we make any... Can we make any tin armor, at least? I suppose we can make, what the highest tier armor we can make is? I think it's probably 1 piece of lead armor and a piece of tin. And yes, we can take these grenades with us. Also, we can sell these pressure plates and dart traps. Surprisingly a lot of money. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. Make tin bars. So we don't need tin for anything else. And we can... And it's not going to save us from anything. We can go to... What about copper? We really don't have any copper. Weird. No, we have 82. Okay, so we can make something copper too, probably. If we even want to. We can make copper chainmail and a tin helmet. What about the lead? $15 for a helmet, and that's 3. Let's save some for iron skins. So the question is, can we go up to both helmet and chainmail? Probably not. What hit me there? Oh. I swung my bug net and attempted to catch a lava butterfly. Okay. So how much will it run us for both of these? So 25, 15. We can probably get away with another 15 bars. Yeah. We need 40 bars for both lead helmet and lead chainmail. And that will, like, marginally improve our odds against something, somewhere, maybe. Going up, like, 4 points of defense in this seed is, like, it feels like, wow. Good job, me. So, where was I? Going up 4 points of defense in this seed is like you've got your Pokemon, and you put your 252 in an offensive stat, and your 252 in speed, and you're like, oh boy, I have 4 EVs left over. Let's put them in a defensive stat on the off chance this frail offensive Pokemon ever survives anything. That's what that feels like. You know, this minecart rail does continue a little ways over this way that we haven't been before. Tin. Do we have any use at all for tin anymore? I don't think so, except the saddle. There's copper. Yeah, we have no use for this stuff anymore. Now that we have better armor. I see the boulder. That's a mech. How are we dealing with it? Okay, I have an idea. Gracie. Now, barring worm-related shenanigans, we should be fine to just wail on this thing. And Grace. What do you need, girl? You need to go out again, girl. I think you need. I think it might be a thing she needs. She's acting sus right now. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take you out, sweetheart. Oh. You're a good girl, Gray. Good girl. Okay. Now. Is it the bow or the boomerang? Oh, the boomerang does more. Well, I can land it very, very slow. I wonder what it's gonna have before it's another ice boomerang. It's so gonna be another ice boomerang. But imagine for a second if it's not. There's some crimtane there too. We can't make armor out of it yet, but we could make. Since it doesn't require. Oh my god. You know. I spoke it into existence. There. Careful. Shit, I don't just go. $18. That is actually... Well, there's 4 right here. That's probably actually enough to do something with. Like, genuinely. The requirements for crimtane are very low. I almost tried to open up recipe browser before realizing I don't have that because it is vanilla. What hit me? Oh, there was a fucking single crispy honey block right here. I lost 11 gold. I mean, nothing's gonna go take it, but seriously? Now imagine this is hardcore, and you died to that. I would be just apoplectic. Also, where is the traveling merchant? Oh, he's there. Show me a good deal. Nothing. You fucker. You fucker. We could buy sake, but I don't know. I don't really know if that's worth anything. Then he could at least have had, like, Tana or something. No, let's go take that 11 gold. And book it. Okay, we are just barely short. We can sell the boomerang. So now, if we were to get a couple of NPCs to the snow biome, well, let's buy ourselves a cavern pile in there right now. And then we will take a couple of NPCs upstairs for snow. Oh yeah, we should check what we can do with our Crimtane. Can we make... What can we do? We are... probably 1 bar short of being able to do something if I had to take a guess. So now the bar requirements are pretty low. Yeah. 1 bar short for a tendon bow. And we could also look at... No, we're not that close to the Blood Butcher. Now, how much is it to dupe bombs? 99. It's probably 99 for dynamite as well. We could start working on it, though. Yeah. We can sell the brisk cloud bottle. The chandelier. Piano. Beer. Being able to dupe dynamite is going to be quite helpful. But also dupe gel. What is the Zenith Seed? Yeah. Well, it's called the Zenith Seed, I believe. But it is the Everything Seed and we're dying. Like, 50 times a minute or so. And... haven't accomplished much. So we are playing Journey Mode and... oh my god. Okay. That is the second time that Lava Pit has gotten me tonight. This is random Lava Pit. Out there on the way up to where I want to put a snow biome. pylon so that we can actually... You have advice, don't die. That's very insightful of you. I didn't know that about the game. I'm actually gonna seal this up so it doesn't do that again. So we're saving our life crystals up, because you only need 10 to dupe them, and while it does mean you get max life a little faster, it means you have to run around with 100 life for all of eternity on this seed. And I don't want to have to find life crystals for all of the heart lanterns that we are going to need for the boss fight. Just go through the shimmer biome. I haven't found that. Come to think, I don't know where the shimmer is on this everything seed that has fucked up every aspect of the world. Down to the placement of biomes. Complete right side of the map. Guaranteed? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, we can't buy a snow pylon. Okay. Taxman and merchant. Come live on. Like, what altitude? Complete right side. We could. Once we get them duped, we could take a life crystal there and get the get the regen boost. Down from the right ocean. So it's not like bottom right, it's somewhere right. You know, I've been trying to go to the surface for probably no good reason. Oh, trying. Vaguely trying. Good night. I will see you next time, Mr. Surge. So, somewhere right. Not sure we're gonna make it that far. Not sure what purpose it serves us currently. But we can at least move in that direction while we search for life crystals. Really? Wait. And I don't need the angler because I'm not gonna be fishing. Ah, he was murdered. Ah. Well, that is the most useful thing he'll do with his existence. That was a bit mean. Okay. We are going around. We are going around in a very roundabout way. Because, holy shit. There are... Oh, a pop bomb. Oh. A pop bomb. Also, I just narrowly dodged that dark trap. If only I had some dynamite for them. zombies. And thank goodness this boomerang fits through one-tile holes. That was probably the plate for that dart trap. Let's head up this way, please. This way. We don't need tin for anything. Trap. Another trap. Thankfully. Not blind. That's one thing that this seed has gotten me doing, is checking for traps, because normally I just don't. And I take the death whenever the game fancies throwing a trap death at me. But now, since it can be a bit frustrating to even get back to where you were, you really should be taking... Oh crap. Zombie. Well, I should be making sure to take both the trap and the pressure plate because they sell for money. Wanna get infinite dynamite. Isn't there a flying fish somewhere? Ice mimic. Where is it? There she is. Okay. Oh, we got it mad. Can it get up to us? No. Okay. Hopefully we get... What else is there in these ice mimics? It's ice chest loot. We have flurry boots. I know the snowball cannon got moved to hard mode, so I don't know what else is in these things. I guess ice skates. And money. Money obviously being a big motivator, being poor as dirt. I'm sure this is the content everyone is here for. Slowly killing an ice mimic. Wonder if it would make any difference if we were to shoot it with some flaming arrows. Is it immune to being set on fire? It might be. I think it might be immune to being on fire. Feels like it should be immune to frostburn. Hi. And my kingdom for a bucket of lava right now. That would kill it nice and quick. We're over 3/4 of the way there. That mimic had 1 HP in a dream. Oh, nice, we did get ice skates and they're warding. For all that's worth. Because I have a funny feeling that it's not going to make a difference for a wee while what we have on our accessories. I love this idea I have that I can fight things. Let's have some food. Fuck. There was a queen beehive there. And I died with 13 gold. What? Wait. Hold up. No, it wouldn't have activated the queen beehive. Are there dart traps in this seed that are purposely rigged to activate the queen beehive? There better not be. That would be terrible. That would be the definition of no bueno. I should have brought the money to buy the pylon, shouldn't I? Oh. I don't think I have 10 gold on me. 10 gold worth of stuff on me. Definitely not. I have a little bit of stuff on me. Gold worth though? Nah. Oh, yeah, that actually saw diamonds there. Apparently it was just snow. Skill shot. Looks like this one number 8. Not. No traps here, no traps here. So practically there's a gem. Topaz. You know, I saw that mushroom that was painted yellow, and I was like, is that some sort of giant slime? It's not a giant slime. I see a trap. finally. Okay. That seems to be the end of this area. Let's keep following the track. Alright. Well, let's get the gold out to... Oh, hold up. Yeah, we have a piggy bank. What am I thinking? I am a dumb butt. So we can buy the pylon. And then... get on with finding our 2 remaining life crystals. Which... I wonder if this is the same minecart track. Probably is. Let's get our pylon first. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I'm dumb. Because what do the guide and the tax collector have in common? Oh wait, no, it's the merchant, never mind. Why did I think it was the guide? How did my brain come to that conclusion? Because the guide and the tax collector... What I was worried about is that the guide and the tax collector don't sell anything, so I couldn't have bought a pylon from them. So we have like 20 minutes left. Maybe we'll find some life crystals. Now let's head back over to where we last died. And try and... Because I heard jungle music there. Yeah, that's where we last died, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, we didn't die. There we go, of course. Of course there's another trap. But, now we don't have to spend 5 minutes making the walk of shame every time we die. And hopefully sometime soon, we won't be one-shot by dart traps. Because that will be the joy of joys, really. Like, actually, the happiest moment of my life to occur on this seed. Once we pop them their life crystals and quadruple our... Man. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Why do I even talk about dart traps? It's like 90% of the way you die is dart traps. Now, dart traps should save some of the killing me for other causes of death. Like, we should all protest the dart trap monopoly on killing Coca. I knew it was there too. I was trying to maneuver around it, but I just like 1 pixel too far to the right or left. I suppose the lesson here is save your pixel perfect dodging for the game that actually wants you to do pixel perfect dodging. And do it badly in that game, mind. Felt like I did not deserve to beat Toho 17 in any way, shape, or form. So, in fairness, the game rewards you being bad with a bad ending. So... not like it's entirely unpunished. I have no idea what just hit me, actually. What on this seed only does 20 damage? Like, actually what on this seed only does 20 damage? What HP do the Hornets have? 150. I feel like this would be a little easier if we actually had a gun, but no gun. Oh crap. Oh, well, we're dead to poison anyway. Actually, we might just barely live. That hornet does a flabby amount of damage for this speed. It's a regular brown chest. You know, that could have blink root seeds in it. There we go. Ah, there's the good stuff. Now we're gonna need to actually go up a little bit if we want to be in a jungle proper. For, you know, for spores and such. So you could try out the new blade of grass. Be better than an old-fashioned lead broadsword. Lead broadsword. Not gonna do us much good, I'm afraid. Oh, I thought that was not tin, I thought that was lead. Which might allow us to make better armor. And I wish we had found more life crystals. The big goal right now is to get to the requisite number of life crystals. Yes, life crystal, okay. And moon glow. Man. Wasn't even a boulder. Nice blizzard bottle. Okay. Triple jump it is. Hello, Mr. Iolitech. No, I don't want your tutorial on how to beat the game. I'm afraid. I mean... Oh my god, fuck off! I thought it was clear, and of course it wasn't clear. I bombed it in case it was a life crystal boulder. And I happened to land on the only place left that could have been a friggin' dart trap. No. It's a long way back. It's a long way back. I don't... And there's no guarantee we live, because living is a privilege and not a right. You know, that might be the same minecart rail. The thing that really gets you about this seed is that the dart traps are everywhere. When you have 100 life. Look at how well hidden that dart trap was, by the way. Just among all of the, like, rubble and shit there. Like... That was a stupid well... Oh my god. Fuck you, new game! God damn it. Can you believe there are people who play this seed on hardcore? Where it's just like, oh, you made a mistake. You're dead. Congratulations. Now do it again. Now do it again. You know, that man-eater probably took my gold, so it's still gonna be camping there. Okay. Ice chest. Another blizzard. Good one? Nope, not good. But, with that, we can go for the journey mode dupe on life crystals. It's gonna be big. Because I don't want to have to... The reason I'm doing this is not because I'm really looking to make life easier, because I haven't. Imagine if I had 300 life right now. Or, well, if I had 200 or so up until now. But because I don't want to have to go and find a life crystal every time I want a heart lantern. Or boss fight. Hello, Strider Moat here with a raid. We are mostly dying. So, if you're ready to watch someone die, you've come to the right place for another like 15 to 20 minutes, because it is past 2 in the morning my time. So yeah. But I don't want to shortchange on this because I was playing Mystery Dungeon, and the realm hack I was playing took way longer than expected. And so I ended up saying I'd play Terraria twice, and didn't play Terraria. Also, that's a boomstick. That is a boomstick. We have no bullets for it. That will be helpful. Because it's going to be a pain to get high enough in this hellhole for an arms sealer to spawn. The nice thing about journey mode is that you're never going to end up with worse than neutral. Are these chest weapons? Enjoy buckshot. Yeah. Certainly going to help. Might be good enough to take out a boss, though. Not until we have a little bit of armor. So right now we don't exactly have... Well, honestly, it might take a very long time for something that probably won't make much difference. Like, oh, slush ball. You've played this game too, it's really nice. Yep, it is. Well, yeah, it's really nice. This seed is an abomination, but that's what you sign up for by playing it, because it was never advertised as anything but. Someday soon, my poor chest organization is going to come back to bite me, because we don't have magic storage right now. So the question is, can we buy enough dynamite to do it? Oh yeah, first, foremost, we have 10 life crystals. So we can finally stop dying to everything. You're watching me on TV, wow. No. I haven't watched anything on TV in years. Do you have an extra viewer? Who knows? I don't care about the viewer count because it's never been high and never will be in all likelihood. I mean, we did just get raided, so maybe someone thought I was vaguely entertaining and stuck around. If so, thank you. So, oh wow, we have 3 gold. We're not going to be duping our dynamite anytime soon. That's going to require what? Almost 20 gold because it's 20 silver a pop. 20 whole silver. Would be a little bit better if I hadn't been constantly dying, but that's the pain of existence. Now, we should keep this boomstick on us, even though we don't have bullets for it, because we need it for the arms dealer to show up. We should also probably put down a jungle pylon somewhere. So where do we want to put it? Probably a little ways away from our snow pylon. Like, maybe right hereabouts? Not even all that far away, I don't think. So I want to get some good money for, good bang for my buck for pylons. There's another thing I have to buy that I cannot remotely afford. It's not. There's a, no, that's a pot. No, water chest. I don't think we died next to anything valuable. What was that noise? What is that? Haha! I have 400 life now. I'm not... See? I would have been dead 2 times over. And instead I'm alive. Imagine that. Imagine getting hit and being alive. It's a new feeling. Oh, this is a snatcher. You know what's terrible about this? I don't even think this drops a vine. I'm pretty sure a snatcher doesn't drop vines. It's also got 1 HP. There we go, it's dead. Wonder if that would have spawned a unicorn. That would have been fascinating, really. Is that a banana? No. It's a yellow cockatiel. And that's still only a snatcher. So where do I want to put this jungle pylon? It has to be jungle enough to be jungle. How about we put it, try to get it higher up? Also, that's fishing bait. There we go. Yeah. Let's build this jungle pylon. So let's not here. Yeah, not here. Okay, it's a penguin statue. Okay, we can get bullets for the boomstick now. Also, there's topaz. So we could use... Well, I don't know how high the underground jungle is, if that exists in this. Like... I feel like it's probably reversed from normal Terraria, where the higher you go, the deeper it's pretending to be. Like I saw a man-eater in there, I think. Yep. And is that a man-eater proper, or is it a snatcher? That is a man-eater proper. You have no bombs. So that's gonna be a while to kill. Oh dear. Wonder if it can get me. I wouldn't be that surprised if it can. Wait, oh wait, no, we have no gel to make sticky bombs is what it is. So we're not gonna be able to, like, bomb out a larger area. Do I just want to put down the pylon here? I don't have a hammer. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have a friggin' hammer. Oh, I can... No, that'll take, like, half an hour. We can just do this. This should still be jungle. Jungle and north. And push come to shove, we can move it. Not like we're deciding on some one-time location for this. The last one is... The last one's too big, I don't care. Maybe it's not. It might be a little bit... So is a 5 out of 10. Too much ice and caves. Are you sure it's not a 7.8 out of 10? Because of too much water. Because ice is water. So this world is Hoenn. Now, for as much shit as Hoenn gets for its water routes, at least it doesn't, like, have nearly the same pacing problem as Kanto and Johto do. Whereas, like, because Johto, since it's kind of open, all of the trainers are garbage levels. They're so long. Again, when a good game if it's slapped them upside the head. But Johto, so all of the trainers are like garbage levels. And then you go to fight the leaders and, you know, honestly, it's not too bad when you get to the leaders. But it's just such a pain to level up in Johto. Like, if you actually want to have Pokemon that are level 50, it fucking sucks. And then, Kanto is really bad mid-game. Because Kanto mid-game is if you beat, like, Erica, and you beat Giovanni in the Rocket Hideout, and you... So you've beaten them, right? Is that a Suico? No, that's not a Suico. I don't think there are any... Oh, it pooped. Really? Lame. Where was I? Oh yeah. So you beat Giovanni and Erica in the rival in the tower. And then you go into another region, another area where the trainer levels are kind of low. Like, all the Rockets in Silphco are in their 20s, pretty much. The trainers in the routes around Fuchsia and such are in their 20s for the most part. And you end up, but no matter where you go after that, you have a major battle where Pokemon are in their upper 30s or early 40s. Well, the Aces are all at least 40 for any of the next major battles. And then once you clear out those major battles, you're left with, like, or once you get past, like, Silphco and Koga and such, you have sort of very little left until the Pokemon League. At which point things go up into their 50s. So, like, Kanto's level pacing is kind of really uneven. Like, Hoenn doesn't quite have the same problem. Now, I might also be remembering Kanto worse than it actually is, because when I play normal Pokemon, I don't usually fight things unless I have to. So maybe the back half feels shorter than it is. But it is 2:31 my time. So now is a pretty good time to stop, because I'm getting tired and sort of just bouncing around, shit-talking the level curves of Pokemon games. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I will see you next time, and definitely going to go pretty much right to sleep. So yeah, bye.